Alright, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here again. Today I'll just show you the setups, few setups we spot today on Nasdaq, US 30 and S&P 500. It was, let me show you here from the top, starting on Nasdaq. The market is pretty much kind of inside of it's a very critique area. Like, we have in here a nice support, which is now a resistance. And we also have a resistance here, which is now a nice support, right? So we're kind of like ranging in the middle of that. Now, let's see. It's a very important area because right now it looks like it's breaking that resistance right there to the downside. Let's see how that is going to close. I believe today the entire day is going to be bearish. I strongly believe. And most likely we're going to be continue dropping, maybe to this level or back to this psychological level, the 12,000 psychological level. So what we did pretty much today, it was a simple double top. I was on a 5-minute. I was seeing this pretty much, it was like this. I was just seeing this double top. Of course, if you stretch it all the way here, it's a nice resistance right there. The price did struggle to break above. I was spotting a nice divergence, which, by the way, I'm going to show you here because I did send the setups to the VIP group this morning before they broke. About right here, all of them, they're starting with Nasdaq. You see, I was spotting a divergence. I love using or finding these divergences at the end of a trend because that pretty much tells me it's another confirmation. Basically, that tells me that that trend line might be ending, right? And if it breaks, all I have to do is wait for that breakout. That gives me more confidence for me to jump in, right? And of course, after seeing that double top, trend line, breakout of the trend line, entry, stop above, TP 1 to 2 at least. That was a nice entry right there. If you can see also on US 30, almost at the same time, it was almost immediately, they were doing exactly, they were mirroring each other. Another divergence in there on US 30, and S&P 500, another divergence, pretty much breakout and entry, you know? So it was pretty much exactly the same thing. I did send that to the VIP. And if you can see right there, those red lines are pretty much target areas. They could have been like the either aiming your first TP to this low or this last low right there, which it was hit. And it's up to you. It's optional, but it did drop quite nice as soon as the New York Stock Exchange opened. Really nice. Barely on a drawdown. It was struggling a little bit right there on a 1-minute time frame. It was struggling, but ended up going the direction. At least it showed a nice and clear direction today because markets is being very choppy nowadays. Not trusting them that much, but crazy how they're getting. This is US 30, as I mentioned. Right here, you can see kind of like the same thing. It's doing a potential double top, also a divergence, breaking the structure, that trend line, entry, stop above, TP 1 to 2 at least, or aiming previous lows, either this low, or this last low, which it's being reached already. Very important on US 30 because look at what is actually forming. I wanted to show you this, guys, right here on a 1 hour, I believe. Yeah, it was 1 hour. We have our trend right here, nice trend. The price broke the trend line, right? It broke also that psychological level. This is very strong right now, what we're seeing. Okay. Like very like that's a high probability the market will just continue dropping right now. Okay, and you can kind of see it's some type of channel, so it's maybe, I don't know, it's something like this. I will try to put it just raw, something very raw right here, just quickly. You can say, okay, maybe that's a channel, right? We have a channel. Price, look at, I like that rejection, and look at that weak wedge formation. The price drop, nice breakout of the psychological level. The price pulled back, forming a wedge formation right here. It retested, right, and then came crashing down. Nice breakout. Of course, we spotted this a lot earlier on a 5-minute time frame, spotting that double top right there before entering. So beautiful, lovely entry there. Right now it's reaching this support, right? Very strong area. Even if you look in the past, that's a very strong area. And overall, Let's see if it's going to show some reaction in there, or is it just going to continue dropping. Let's go 4 hours. On 4 hours, you kind of see that that line broke that thing, but you know, it could be a much stronger area. It could be maybe this, like this, or even bigger. That's an entire zone, right? It's a very strong resistance, support potentially right here. Let's see what's going to happen. Like, I don't want to say it's going to be falling. Like, being honest with you, I want to see this thing pop up. Like, come on, like, it's been so long. We've been 6 months already on a downtrend since January, and I want to see just this thing starting to push up, you know, things to get better. But like, you know, we cannot cover there's a saying that we cannot cover the sun with a finger or something like that. I forgot in English. I'm not sure if that exists in English, but you know, the news is still there. Inflation is still there. The war in Ukraine is still there. Everything is still there. So, you know, it's a matter of time that this thing could, you know, it was a nice push, but let's see how long we'll hold it. Now we're seeing the breakout of that trend line. So maybe it's already gone. Maybe that bullish momentum we were having, it's gone already, and the price now will start dropping. And we're going to enter on a downtrend channel, right? Maybe. So let's see anyways what's going to happen. But showed you S&P 500, pretty much exactly the same. It did repeat the same thing, double top. Everything was sent to the VIP. Same thing here. You can maybe target those areas. You know, this is the first target, second target here, third target here. That's a probability that you could be aiming your target. But it was a nice setup. Nice spotted. I'm also seeing that there was, you look at all this momentum there was yesterday. Yeah, this is a nice supply zone. So price came back here twice. Even right here when it reached it, it dropped again, very, very huge, and then came back up again, doing that double top and another drop. So I do believe this is gonna impulse this thing or continue, you know, the downtrend, continue crashing. 4 hour. If you guys, by the way, are interested in what I'm doing and you know, on this group, on the VIP signal group, just, you know, go on my website teamprofitsenglish.com. You will find that I'm actually offering a bundle right there, which includes a course, a mentorship, and a VIP signal group for life. It's only one-time payment, and that's it. You don't need to keep paying. I do post a lot of things in here. This is a lot of learning. This is not just simple, just a signal thing. No, I do post videos. I do ask questions. I do continue teaching my students what we're doing, what we're trying to do, all the setups, the entries, the stop losses, everything in there is being posted. So for you to keep learning, all right? So if you're new on the channel, please subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. It motivates me to keep posting videos every single day, to keep helping you guys. If you also feel like you're not ready to jump in yet into this masterclass, you can just go on my channel, just go on my playlist. I have a few playlists in there, you know, regarding the TP strategy, the diamond strategy. I have quite a few strategies in there. They work really good. It's about practicing and, you know, going over the strategy over and over again. You need to practice, remember, in order to master something. Okay, so that's pretty much it all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.